All right, I'm just get straight to the goods. I'm tired of people bitching about all this race bending shit that's happening in Hollywood. Because no matter where you stand on the topic, you bitching about it isn't doing anything. Okay? It's not. It never has. It never will. When they cast a white lady as Cleopatra, you know what I'm saying? White people are like, we don't want your fucking hand me downs. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. White people, they just didn't care. They didn't give a shit. When the Avatar: The Last Airbender came out, and the entire Water Tribe was just like white. You know, and you didn't see any, because that was more in the YouTube era. You didn't see a hella white YouTubers go, we don't want your hand-me-down characters. Cast a black person in Sokka. You know, nobody cared. Nobody cared. So like, if you don't want to see a black Little Mermaid, then just don't go see the movie. Don't talk about it. Don't care. Don't care. But you know, you're bringing attention to it. You got all these followers or whatever. At least one of them motherfuckers was like, oh, I didn't know a black Little Mermaid was coming out. That's crazy. Go see me a black lady. Yeah, you know, you just brought more attention to it. It's ridiculous. It's always been ridiculous, and it's just, it's even more ridiculous when you go into like all these comic book movies, and people are like, well, why don't you make new black character? First of all the old white characters haven't made an appearance in the MCU, and you think they're just gonna make a movie about some random motherfucker that nobody has ever seen or heard of, and that's just gonna be a blockbuster? That's what we're gonna do? No. No, that's not how fucking Hollywood movies work. You gotta have some name behind you, or it's gonna be an indie film. We're talking about the MCU, something that's been built since 2008. Know what I'm saying? This huge, they expect blockbusters, heavy hitters. Know what I'm saying? Huge names to be headliners for these movies. These movies got to make millions of dollars, and you just want to put some new black character in the mix. That's just gonna, it's not gonna sell. It's not gonna sell. I know it's not gonna sell because most black people not even gonna see it. Like, everybody's crying for new black comic book character. When they make them, y'all don't buy the fucking comic books. Y'all don't. They just made a new black character. They made Moon Girl. They made Moon Girl. Nobody gave a shit about it. Everybody actually complained about her because her power was like super intelligence or some shit like that, and people were putting her on the level of Reed Richards, and everybody was like, pump the brakes, okay? Pump the brakes. We're not doing that. No little black girls as smart as Reed Richards. So when we create black characters, not only do we complain about them, but we don't buy the comic books. We don't pay attention to them. And y'all sitting over there holding these black heroes that have already been made on this super high pedestal, like, oh, we need to be making movies about these. You're complaining about white characters getting turned black because you're tokenizing, the black community, but you want movies made about characters that are token black characters. They're all token black characters because comic books were created by old white dudes. Luke Cage was created by an old white dude. Black Panther was created by an old white dude. Okay? Like, if you're not hollering for a fucking Static movie, then I really don't want to fucking hear it. I really don't. You sound fucking dumb. And then people always go, well, why don't you make a white Black Panther movie? Why don't we make a white Black Panther movie? Because Black Panther was made by a white person. So Black Panther being black is his main character. His main character trait is being black because he's created by a white person. So White Panther being black is important to the story. When you create When a white person creates a white character, being white isn't important to the story. When a white person creates a black character, being black is his main shit. Okay? Let's just go through what the fuck a white Black Panther would be. Let's close into a wealthy European country. It invades Africa, kills its crowd and family, and then takes up the moniker of the Black Panther. Does that sound like a superhero movie to you? Does that really sound like a superhero movie to you? Oh, white dudes coming into Africa, killing the royal family, and then taking over. That's a superhero movie? Really? Because I'm pretty sure they already made that movie. It's called Apartheid. The fuck? Why don't you make Luke Cage white? Why don't we make Luke Cage white? Because Luke Cage was created by white people. So Luke Cage being black is important. Let's see what a white Luke Cage movie would look like. Okay, so a white person gets falsely accused of a crime, goes to prison, breaks out of prison, goes to a predominantly black neighborhood, and just starts beating the dog shit out of black people. Does that sound like something you want to see? Does that sound like a movie that anybody wants to see? Just a big buff white dude beating the dog shit out of poor black people in the ghetto? That's what the fuck we want to see? That is really the movie that we want to see. Even if you make that movie and you say, yeah, that's the movie I want to see. There's already a white suburban Luke Cage, and you're not gonna top him. His name's Mr. Incredible. He got the exact same power. What the fuck? If you think your white Luke Cage movie is gonna do better than The Incredibles, you fucking drunk. You are so fucking drunk. Okay? Just drunk as shit. Well, why don't you make Blade black? I mean, why don't you make Blade white? Why don't we make a white Blade? All right, you can make a white Blade movie. You can make a white Blade movie. Go ahead, make a white Blade movie. But it's not gonna be better than Van Helsing. Oh wait! You telling me there's already a white vampire hunter? Yes, there's already a fucking white vampire hunter. Nigga, they pretty much all white. The fuck? Yeah, but there ain't no white vampire that hunts other vampires. You're right, fam. You're right. And somehow your white Blade is just gonna be revolutionary. It's gonna be revolutionary. And I just feel sorry. I really feel sorry for the actors. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for that. Even though they're making millions of dollars, so, suck it up, bitch. But I feel sorry for the actors because their performances would never be taken into consideration because we're so complacent on whining about the fact that it used to be a white character. People are whining about Zendaya playing MJ, and she's not even Mary Jane Watson. She just uses the initials MJ. You really can't think of any famous black people that have called themselves MJ. It's like she's not Mary Jane Watson, she's Michelle Jones. But her performance will never be taken into consideration because, MJ, Spider-Man, she should have been a redhead. No, she's not Mary Jane Watson. Why would she be a redhead? Maybe, just maybe. Wouldn't this be a beautiful world that we lived in? Maybe, just maybe, these people auditioned for the role. The casting director really liked them and thought they'd be a really good fit and was like, you know what? You got the part. Wouldn't it be beautiful that if like a black actor auditioned for a role and got the part on the merit of he's a good actor, and one half doesn't go, oh well, it's just race bait, and the other half that's the world I want to live in, a world where they go, oh, that They cast a little black girl as Little Mermaid. She must have killed that audition. Damn, that's crazy. I don't know. It would just be a nice thought. It really would. But you know, I don't know. I guess keep bitching. You know, maybe one day your dreams will come true, and all the comic book movies will be predominantly white. And then once every blue moon, when they take a old token black character, because that's all most of these characters are. Like, there are very few characters that were just created by black artists just to be characters. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll get those token black films, and you can be so happy about it. So happy about it. It's just crazy how, like, my YouTube feed full of like YouTubers complaining about, oh, they're giving us hand-me-downs. They're giving us hand-me-downs. Oh, this is tokenization. We need more Luke Cage shit. We need more Black Panther shit. And it's just like, you're just pushing for tokenized characters. That's all you're doing. I don't know. No. Y'all do y'all. You know, whatever. Y'all, whatever.